come to this earth, examples that he set to his actions, for the word that he taught that still lives this day, dear God, that we might be able to study it, know how we ought to behave, how we ought to live, and that how we can be one with you, dear Lord, be one of your children. We're so thankful that you prepared a place for your faithful children. We pray, Father, that you help each of us to be faithful, that when this life is over, we might hear you say, well done, my good and faithful child, enter into the joy of heaven. We ask you to forgive us of our sins. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Need to be dismissed to classes.
Was she heard?